we'd been invited to the wedding, we'd be having better than soup for dinner.
We don't even know them.
You what? Amy's father's living with Carla's ex-sister-in-law. We're practically family.
Do you want some soup or not?
Is it mulligatawny? I like mulligatawny.
It's tomato.
I can hardly wait.
I hope Simon's getting on better at school today.
I expect he'll settle down pretty quickly. But none of this can be easy for him.
They'll be knee-deep in lobster.
Can't be easy for Peter either. Mind you, fair play to him, he has pulled his socks up lately.
We'll see.
It'll be champagne all the way. And not your cheap stuff, neither.
I tell you what, Mother. I've got a drop of white wine in the fridge. I'll put a fizzy aspirin in it. You can put a big hat on and pretend you're there.
You've a mean streak in you, Deirdre Barlow. I don't know where you get it from.
Hi.
What the hell? I'd like some service, please. If you can bear to tear yourselves away from each other.
I'll sort her out. Yes, Blanche?
Having a nice time?
Look, are you going to stop here all afternoon giving us evil eye?
It were either this, cleaning the oven, or having a good go at me bunions.
These really are your golden years, aren't they?
Still on the house, are they? The drinks?
As long as you cut the wisecracks, yeah. I ain't as soft and cuddly as him.
A gin and tonic, please. Large.
Oh, Mrs. Hunt. Can I buy you a drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I've made my own arrangements, drinks-wise.
Oh, go on. I'd love to have your company. I've heard so much about you from Emily.
All right, then. Twist me arm.
Don't tempt me.
It's a glass of red for me, please, love, and stick another gin in there for the nice lady here.
And there's me, thinking today we're going to be a right washout.
Some date.
Yeah. Could be worse. Go on. Stick a few more tunes on.
I join my life with yours.
I just thought. I was picking up Amy.
Mum's taking her for pizza after school.
Oh, that is cute.
Apart from the fact that she actually gets Amy to call her mum every time she sees a waiter she fancies. Listen, this ain't much of a drinking game. Half every 15 minutes, we're hardly going to get bladdered.
Oi! The train's barely out at station, sunshine. This is round one. Spirits next.
Listen, it's dead in here. Why don't we go in the back for a few minutes, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe if I can get rid of them two, we can have 5 minutes, like. Are you all right, you pair? Bet you're desperate to get home and have your teas, eh?
I am peckish, now you mention it.
What sort of food have you got on, love?
Oh, it's just sarnies now, and they've been hanging around for hours. Do you know, even mice have turned their noses up at them.
I want something hot.
Yeah, can't you rustle something up for us, love?
Unless it's adding boiling water to something in a plastic pot, I'm clueless, sorry.
Oh, young girls today, hopeless. My mother, were never happier spending an afternoon stuffing a marrow.
Where?
All right, love, we'll just have another round then.
I'll get these.
No, you're all right.
No, I insist. But I'm on my slate.
So your mother's all right then?
Not bad, thanks. Making out this morning that her legs were playing up and that she couldn't get to the loo. When I came back from the library, there were 2 wagon wheels missing from the top cupboard, so I knew she was trying it on.
Oh dear, it must be very wearing.
She's my mum. Pain in the backside sometimes, but still my mum.
Now look, the drinks are on me tonight. No arguments.
That's very kind.
After this lovely gift, it's the least I can do.
Hello, Norris. Becky, whatever these two are having and all, on my slate.
That's very kind. Half a cider and black would be lovely.
And half a bitter, please.
I thought you were a sherry man.
Well, I'm a man of varied tastes.
So I see.
Sit down, I'll bring them over.
Hey, they look pricey. Are they new?
Oh, well, actually, Mary won them in a competition and very kindly gave them to me.
Gold.
And I'm Catherine the Great.
Mary the Magnificent, nice to meet you.
This seat is taken.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Ashley, we're waiting for Deirdre.
Oh, that's OK. Oh, turkeys are in, by the way. £12, am I right?
If I had my way, we'd be having a goose.
Just pick it up whenever you want.
Thanks.
Where is this daughter of mine?
Well, it's touch and go whether she makes it at all. Peter only told us today. Oh, hang on, here she is, Deirdre.
You're cutting it fine.
Where's Peter?
You tell me.
He was very keen that all of us should be here.
Yeah, all of us. That way it's less noticeable when he doesn't show his face.
Right then,
Starting. I'm going in.
I'm sorry. We have a strict policy which prevents anyone who is drunk...
I'm not drunk.
...or appears to be drunk from entering school premises. You signed up to this policy when you enrolled Simon at the school.
Listen, if we would have had that rule in my day, we wouldn't have learnt out. Half the teachers were down the pub every dinner time.
Oh, sorry, mate. Emergency. Had a little accident. Just carry on without us. Peter?
It's a public safety issue as much as anything else.
It's flaming ridiculous. Look, you know what my little lad's been through this year, don't you?
I know, and I'm very sorry, but the policy... Mr. Barlow, you're not...
Look, a star. Behold, the Son of God will be born this night. Get ye to Bethlehem.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask you to leave.
I have a right to be.
Mr. Barlow...
Shush.
You are not stopping me from watching my son, OK? No way. He's a sheep. Eh? Oh, what is he again?
Come on, Peter, come on, this way.
Oh,
No,
yeah, no, it's the innkeeper. Yeah, I remember now. He's hit the big time, eh? Hey, I was a rock once. You remember that?
You're
eh?
upsetting the children.
Yeah, come on, mate.
No, mate, you're upsetting the children. All I want to do is support my son, OK?
Get him out, Ken.
Hey, there he is. Hello, my mate. Hello.
Oh, Pete! Get up. Get inside.
Oh, lad, look at him.
Get him up.
What are you
Get
doing?
up.
What are you doing? Get off. What are you doing?
Hey, how good is this, eh? We hardly recognised you.
Has Daddy seen my lantern?
Of course I have, son. Hey, you can't be an innkeeper without one of them, can you, eh?
Come on, let's get you outside for a minute. Calm down a bit.
Hey, give us a smile, Si. It's OK. I'm calm. I'm all right. All right, let go of me. I'm going. All right. All right. It appears that I may have pressing business elsewhere.
Your lad is in tears.
He's not. He's fine. Aren't you, Si? You're fine, mate, eh?
His first Christmas without his mummy. Don't you think he has enough to go with?
You're not upset, are you, eh?
Where's my daddy going?
Oh, I'll only be a minute, mate. Don't you worry. I will be right back, Si, OK? Don't you worry. Peter.
It's all right, Mr. Barlow. They'll make sure he goes. Why don't you sit down? Simon wants you here. Now then, children, everyone to your starting places. Can somebody round up our Mary?
Where's my daddy going, Grandad?
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? Yeah. I really like the singing.
Oh, yes, and you knew all the words, didn't you? We could see you singing along.
He's a little hero, star of the show.
Oh, no.
All right, no trouble. Hey, Daddy take you for a Christmas treat, eh? Come on, mate.
Are you in a fit state?
Of course he isn't.
Hey, come on, get in. What do you want? Do you want a pizza or do you want a burger,
Grandad?
No, you stay here. Daddy's not very well.
Oh, Daddy's never been better. Come on, mate, get in. Come on.
I'll take him home.
I know what we could do. We could take Simon home with us.
No, there's no need for that, Ash.
Oh, it's all right. Let the boys play together. You can have his 8 hours.
No, I'm taking him out for his tea.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barlow. We can't let you do that.
Oh, you can't stop me. You see, he's my son.
You're drunk.
You go.
And you're an officious little Jobsworth, but I'm going to be sober in the morning, mate.
You sure you can manage?
Yeah, really go. Get Josh out of this.
I want to go home too.
I know. Of course you do, mate. Hey, We'll have a pizza on the way, then, eh?
We can go to the park.
No, look, you know, you're not taking it.
It's Christmas, and he's had a drink or two. He doesn't need you gawping at him. Clear off.
Yeah, go on, come on. Keep walking on your way. Crawl back to your own miserable lives. Stop feeding on ours, mine. Give me them back.
You have to knock me down if you want them. Are you that far gone?
Just give me the keys.
No.
Please.
Sorry, son. No.
I'll come with you, Daddy.
Sweetheart, you can spend as long in the bath as you like, and then we'll have tea and a bedtime story and then bed. How's that sound? Yeah? Come on, then.
It's unforgivable upsetting you like that.
Oh, I'm all right. Just tired.
I mean, it's not enough to be a drunk. He's turning into a bully, too.
Poor little Simon. He'll never forget this.
Yes, he will. He will, Blanche, really. You know, I feel like disowning him.
And Peter. Poor Peter.
Dad! Deirdre!
Deirdre's putting Simon to bed.
Oh, good. I'll go up and kiss him. Good night.
You will not. He's had enough upset today.
Look, Dad, all I wanted to do was watch him in his flaming play.
I don't want to slang him out. Simon needs a little normality, and you are not coming in.
I've got his teddy, look. He don't like to sleep without his teddy.
Give it to me, I'll take it up.
No, I'll give it him.
You're not coming in.
Well, then you're not having it, then.
Oh, for goodness sake. Go away and sleep it off, and we'll talk in the morning.
When I've seen my son. No, actually, scrub that. When I've got him. When I've got my son
All
back.
right, you can threaten all you like.
Who's threatening? What did I say?
Look, he's crying. I can hear him.
Satisfied?
I want my son.
No! Oh, yeah.
Simon! Simon!
You all right, Blanche?
I've gone all dizzy.
Get away from us! Go on, get away! You're poison! You wreck everything you touch, you damage every life! Get away!
Simon! Simon, come on, let's go home. I've got Teddy, look. Look! I've got Teddy.
We used to get out.
I want my son! I want my boy! Oi! I'm not going away! I'll break this flaming door down! Oi!
You can see him when you're sober.
You don't decide when I see my son!
All right, would you rather social services took him?
Oh, don't try and talk sense to him, Ken. You'll just make him worse.
I want him at home, and I want him in his own bed!
Well, don't you think we all want that?
Shut the door, Ken. You can't reason with him.
What, leave him screaming and yelling all night?
Well, call the police then. I said you should have called the police. When
Yes, she's right. We'll call the coppers. We'll let them decide who should have my son. Me, or the worst father the world has ever known.
Peter.
And not forgetting you. Not forgetting the mother of a murderer. Yeah, you're right. Go on, I'll call him. I'll call him.
Yeah, OK, go on and make it even worse.
Because I can't do a worse job with him than you did with us.
I'm sorry, Peter, but Simon doesn't want to see you.
What?
It's true. Simon doesn't want to see you.
Liar.
We told him you were coming back tomorrow, and he said he didn't want you to. He said you shout too much.
So come back when you're sober, and we'll see what we can salvage from this mess.
No.
You've turned him against me. You jealous, nasty old man.
Yeah, go on. You've been itching to do that all day.
Peter, no!
They
Stop
won't
it.
let me have my son.
Come on, come away.
Listen, they're turning him against
No,
me.
you've done that all on your own.
Ken, come inside.
Come on, we can go and talk about it. Come on.
He's my son, and I want him.
Well, why don't you try? He's my son, and I love him. Oh, God, you manage that.
No, Peter, don't.
I just wanted to get Christmas right.
So you haven't seen him?
I've left messages.
He's done a runner.
No, he wouldn't leave Simon.
He could be anywhere. Happen he's rejoined the Navy. He could be 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Well, I'm not going to be able to open the shop. I haven't got any keys.
Well, I think the shop's the least of our worries. I mean, the way he went off last night, anything could have happened to him.
I'm sure he'll be okay.
He doesn't deserve to be a dad. Social services should take him into care and knock a bit of sense into his thick skull.
Well, I thought you were all for giving him a second chance.
Second chance, yes. Not third, fourth and fifth. The way he went for you last night is a feckless, drunken waste of space. And he's none of my blood in him.
Oh, so it's all my fault?
You said it.
You look terrible.
I messed up. I know I did, and I'm sorry. Can I see my son, Deirdre? Please, can I come in? Thanks.
Did you phone Mary?
Oh, yes, yes.
You found it, then?
Yeah.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Delightful, thanks.
Right, OK. Let's wipe our feet, and I'll take your coat off. Right, in you go.
That'll be them.
Dad, Teddy!
Hello, big man. Yeah, I found Ted. Safe and sound. I'm sorry for taking him off last night, man. I'm really sorry.
Simon wants to do his lines some the nativity for you, seeing as how you missed the show. It's all he'd talk about.
Really? I'd love that, mate. I really would. Any time you like, that'd be great.
Well, he was the innkeeper.
I know he was.
So, you could be Joseph?
If you'll be Mary.
Why not?
Fancy being the donkey?
If you'll be the drunken Bethlehem bookie, passed out face down in a pool of your own...
I tell you what, Simon, why don't you use the door as the entrance to the inn?
Yeah.
Go on, then, give him his cue.
Hello?
Do you have a room for the night?
Sorry, there's no room at the inn.
But my wife is heavy with child.
You can sleep in the stables if you like.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's it.
Well done.
Come on, take a bow.
That was brilliant, that. That was really brilliant. That was the best acting that I've ever seen. Really, honestly, it was fantastic. Well done. I loved it.
Well, shall we go and get some juice, eh? Oh, I think there's some biscuits in the tin as well.
She's up to something.
Straight after Christmas, I'll go and see Simon's teacher.
Only this time, make sure you don't turn up squiff-eyed.
Blanche.
No, she's right. More than anything, I want to be a proper dad to Simon, and we're starting now. And the first thing we'll do when we get back to that flat is we'll send off them last-minute requests to Santa, eh? What do you say? What?
Don't you think you've got enough on your plate right now?
How do you mean?
Why don't you leave Simon with us? Yeah, just till you get yourself sorted out.
That's Incinerator.
Who's Incinerator, eh?
The body, of course.
Oh. I'm not sure. I mean, Christmas is an important time for kids, isn't it?
We're not pushing you away. You're free to come and go as you please. It just gives you a bit of space so you can get your head sorted out.
What do you think, Si? Do you want to stay with Grandma and Grandad, eh?
Dad, you're talking over the best bit.
There's your answer.
Now, let's see if you can get off the juice.
Oh, you needn't have any worries on that score.
Oh? This tenor says you don't get beyond Christmas without getting K-lied.
Yeah? Make it 20 and you're on.
Oh, I didn't want to rob you, but if you insist. Oh, and while I think of it...
Oh, it's for me. What's this?
Just a little something to further your cause.
Oh, it's a breathalyzer. Thank you. That's just what I always wanted.
Call it an early Christmas present.
Only...
Only me. Hey, hiya, mate.
Hi, mate.
Are you ready to go to Uncle Ashley's then, eh?
No. I'm eating my eggs, silly.
Oh, well, that's told me, hasn't it? Gives a dip. Yeah. Good lad. So, where is everyone?
Oh, they're going to visit Tracy.
Oh?
They've taken her in some money. She wants to buy some makeup, apparently. Though why, I don't know. It's not like there's any fellas where she is.
Well, suppose it'll make her, you know, feel good about herself.
What, as in, oh, hurrah, I'm a murderer, sort of good?
Who's a murderer?
Nobody. You just eat your egg.
He'll find out sometime, and so will Amy.
Yes, and when they do, it'll be up to me and Steve to tell him, and not you. All right? Oh, talking of presents, I've brought something for you.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
Can I have a go?
No, you can't. You just eat your egg. There you go, my lad. Stone cold sober.
Probably faulty. Wondered why she only wanted a fiver for it.
Ah, no. Look, a bet's a bet.
Ah, but strictly speaking, the Christmas period isn't over yet.
She's a wily old devil, isn't she, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat your...
Hiya. Hiya. You'll never guess what.
You've got a date with Lloyd.
He told you. Must be excited.
He's over there. Already got you a drink.
You know what?
Splash can see out of that, Miss Green.
Hiya.
Oh, balance on them heels. Must be like walking on stilts.
She's a nice enough girl, but you wouldn't have her as phone your friend, would you?
Still, wouldn't you give up a brain in exchange for a body like that?
Hey, Blanche. Oh, can I get a menu, please, miss?
Coming up. Strictly speaking, I should be holding this off till the new year. But if you can't last that long, you could get me a drink with it and make it a double.
Oh, might join you. So, you decided what you're having?
Oh, I'll just have a ham salad and just an orange juice for me, Liz, thanks.
OK. Grab a table, I'll bring it over.
Oh, hey. You look fantastic.
Go. Thanks. What's that, then?
Orange juice.
Ah, come. You've already won your bet.
Dunno. Just fancied it. There's no wrong with that, is there? Cheers.
Cheers.
Where have all the strawberry creams gone?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Gannet.
Oh.
I see you've left plenty of nuts.
Oh, hiya. How's Tracy?
Oh, that place is so depressing.
To be fair, they do make a bit of an effort, you know. They had some of that twinkly stuff hanging up and all that...
Tinsel.
Tinsel, yeah.
It's the kids I feel sorry for. Going to see their mums all locked up. Christmas is a time for families.
Yes, and by January, they'll have had a belly full. They'll be queuing round the block to get divorced.
Anyway, Tracy.
She seemed fine. Nothing really to tell.
She was completely miserable and putting a brave face on it.
Well, me and me laddo went to the pub. And all he had were an orange juice.
Proud of you, Peter.
And he didn't slip a sly whiskey in there either, 'cause I checked while he were in the gents.
Did you? Oh, thanks very much for that.
Well, actually, that's a really good sign. If you can sit in the pub while everyone around you's getting legless and still just have orange juice.
He might be able to give alcohol a wide berth, but he's turning into a chocoholic. I can't get my hands on a soft centre for love nor money.
Your ham sandwich? It's off the bone. None of that plastic stuff that Deaf sells.
Oh, yeah, go on then, Tom.
Simon's dozed off. I know it's a bit early, but he was up at the crack of dawn.
Well, he's been a busy lad, hasn't he? With all them new toys to play with and that, yeah?
In my day, you got an orange, a handful of nuts, and a shiny new sixpence. That were your lot.
And what could you do with that shiny sixpence, eh, Blanche? Day trip to Blackpool, fish and chips on the pier, stick a rock to take home to your mum, and you still had tuppence change, didn't you?
You can mock, but people were happier then. Oh, will you bring my sandwich to me room? And a cup of tea as well. I want to knuckle down with me Maid Vinci.
Actually, Deirdre and I wanted a word. your face. I want to think you were a condemned man.
Well, it's never good news, is it, when somebody says I want a word?
Hey, you've got no worries, Peter. Me and Ken really think you've turned a corner.
You've admitted that you've got a problem and you've sorted it out.
You see, it just goes to show it was nothing serious. It's just a bad habit. I mean, we all get stuck into our little ruts, don't we? Look at me. Same hairstyle for nigh on 20 years. Oh, and I was demented when they discontinued my favourite lipstick.
So, anyway, we thought you might like to take Simon home.
Oh, good. Well, that's great. I appreciate it.
I mean, not now, obviously, because he's asleep, but if you want to come back in the morning...
Is there any danger of me getting my sandwich? I don't want to worry you, but my blood sugar's dipping dangerously low.
See?
Go and hit Rovers tonight.
Oh, no, I don't think that's a good idea. You know, New Year and all that.
Oh, maybe not.
And besides, it's Simon's first night back, so I'm just going to have a quiet night in with him. I'll tell you what I could do, though. I could stretch to an orange juice after work if you fancy it.
Yeah, great. That'll do for me.
Yeah, right.
No tea for your poor old gran?
No, Blanche, you can have mine. I'm swimming in the stuff since I went on the wagon.
Do you do them other kinds of bets? Like who'll win Eurovision or a gold medal for push bikes in 2012?
Well, we'll take anything you want to chance your arm on. Why?
Thinking of getting an extra Christmas present for Deirdre.
A bet?
Something fun that she can keep till after I've gone. Reminder of me.
Well, wouldn't you be better off with, I don't know, a premium bond?
Where's the fun in that?
I think that's dead sweet, Blanche.
Might get something extra for Simon, too. He didn't look too thrilled when he opened my present.
Why? What did you get him?
Handkerchiefs.
Oh, well, that's nice.
With a little S on.
For Simon?
No, snot. Course for Simon. No biscuits.
Yes, I know with the...
Half the punters in here are probably alkies.
Not fair. Not the same. It's one thing boozing most nights, but most drinkers know when they've crossed that line. A fight you can't remember, waking up somewhere, covered in your own sick.
In that case, same again for everyone.
No, not for me. I've got to pick Simon up. Well, you have a good night, you bunch of brazen horses.
Oh. I wish.
What are you doing?
Oh, look. We're right under mistletoe. Time to find out who's been naughty or nice.
An ex-prostitute and an alcoholic. Jerry Springer and do cartwheels.
Ignore her. See you later.
What time are we going to this?
Us for you. Been shopping, Blanche? Splashed out on some new foundation garments.
I think they call them bra and knickers these days.
Not these, they don't.
You can mock. Wait till you're my age. Me undergarments are the only things that are holding me together. Oh, and Deirdre, I've got you a little something.
Oh. A bet?
Something you can keep after I'm gone, to remind you of me in the years to come.
Well, that's very thoughtful. Rather odd, but very thoughtful.
Oh, and when they land a monkey on the moon by the year 2030, you'll be a very wealthy woman.
Oh, that's right. Go on. Make fun of a weak, vulnerable widow.
Vulnerable? You?
Hey, I've seen hefty bloke with balaclavas and shotguns more vulnerable.